First swap this drill over into beads. Rob's just going to drop out the bit of wheat seed that was left in it. Again, it can go through the cleaner to go in that drill. John's brought some urea round. He's going to put some urea down the spout as well. Just calibrating the clader now for seed. Just going to purge it. Put the buttons jamming in. We're going to pull it out with a pick, which is a bit annoying. The button has basically just fell to bits on us and won't stop. So we're going to see if we can turn it on and off from the cab. I don't know what's gone wrong, but you should just press the button, hold it for a few seconds, then let go of it and then it's stopped. Whereas now it's just keeps going. And it's only a simple 2 connections. Just going to go now and set the claim knob for drilling beads, make sure the depth's right and it's burying all the seed. I think it's a couple of points we've got to change. Now we've eventually sorted out the button, so you have to hold it in for a few seconds. So basically when it broke you still have to hold it in for a few seconds to stop. Anyway, we've got it now. Been a fair flush of grass weeds on this field, especially in this headland nearest the road. As we get further over it's not too bad. John sprayed it off last week, so hopefully that'll die away and the beans should just come up nice and green through the middle. Now it's not doing a bad job. Can't really see any beans on the surface. What we're using there, 6.7 hectares an hour. For some reason it says we've got 50% slip, which is not correct, but it's since we put the new dashboard in it. Does it say how much fuel we're using on the other page? See that? Oh yeah, max road speed 78k.
I think
yeah, it needs calibrating, doesn't it?
Yeah, we'll have to calibrate the transmission.
How much it's dried since that last pass? And it was all going so well. My bearing's gone.
Wheel bearing?
Yeah. So bearings failed on that hub, so we'll whiz back, get a couple of bearings. Just want to show you this. This is where a horse has been out. Look how deep that hoof print is. Must be like 9 inches deep. Yeah, where it's not grassy, it's doing actually a better job. Where it's grassy, it's a little bit cloddy, but it's fine. It's as long as they're buried, it should come up nice. Why do things only break when you're using them? It's so frustrating. I'm really pleased with how good a job that's doing though. Where it's drying. the grass on the headlands is keeping a lot of the moisture in. Beans don't really need a lot of soil to seed contact to grow. They just need a bit of moisture. They'll grow anywhere really. The one that's failed is the one that had the duct tape hubcap. So we'll have to pull the bearing out of there now. Might be able to get a drift on it, to be fair. Hit it out this way, that race, and then the other one onto the other side. Has two bearings, a big one and a small one by the looks of things. That's the big one. We might have to weld a rim inside so it pulls it together and comes out easier. Got this. Trying to use it as a drift. Not sure if it's moving though. Oh yeah, that one's going, I think, now. I think that bottom one is starting to move. It's one out, semi-intact. Now get that other one out down there. That's that out, but it did shatter. But I think we can still get a measurement off it anyway. Right, Rob's got the inners off now, so that's for that one, is it?
So that's your
Outer.
outer
That's the inner race for that
for
one.
the big one, and the
Inner race for that. So he's going to go to the bearing shop now and get two bearings. They look a bit better anyway. So we're just going to stick them into that hub. Been on the Zoom meeting about doing a podcast about the whole inheritance tax thing. Watched the press conference before, after the CLA, NFU and the CAVB met with, and the Tenant Farm Association met with some people in the Treasury. So angry now. They are just completely blinking in what they think. They think they've got the messaging, they think they've got the numbers right. They're not willing to listen or engage, they compromise. Everyone is so angry that was at the meeting, including everyone now that's seen the press conference and the messages that have come out of it. Absolutely bonkers. I mean, someone messaged me and said, why don't we ask the public what they prefer to put up with? You know, would you be prepared to put up with the motorways blocked? Would you be prepared to put up with empty shops? You know, would you be prepared to smell and look outside? Parliamentary offices, I don't know, just answers on a postcard. We need to keep the public on side, so all of them don't seem like sensible options, if I'm honest. What do we do to get them to listen? You know, myself, I think a strike, some empty shelves might make them listen. That wheel's obviously back on, we just need to put a hubcap on it. Rob's just letting the seed out now. Still a bit damp here. You can see where the sprayer cut in a bit. But like I say, it's burying the seed. There's no seed on top. The grass weeds should die off. Randomly, that circle, that hollow, normally is full of water, but this year it hasn't filled with water. So he's worked his way past the pond now. Got quite a bit left to go, really. Well, no, I say that, he's done it in... No, he's done it in every other one, so probably got an hour left over there, then the headlands. Just top it up now. Seagulls seem to be pinching the worms. Crows as well. I'm back from filling that drill. John's back from filling Morgan, but then I'm going to go back up with another batch of seed for Morgan because he's flying through it, obviously being twice the width with some more weak seed. The guys from HSE have been inspecting the chemical store. They've been, one thing that they said that they look for is anything with an orange label. So if any chemicals have got an orange triangle on them, that means they're out of date, because they changed the HazChem labels in 2019. So yeah, if you're getting an inspection, make sure you've not got anything with them labels on. I'll just nip down the field with this now to Morgan on the other drill. I mentioned yesterday about a survey, what keeps farmers awake at night. So whether it's banks, overdrafts, inspections like we've had today. Anyway, thanks to everyone that responded. The more we get, the better to build this sort of database. Because I know last night I woke up thinking, oh, wonder what these people are going to be like from HSE. But, you know, thank God Ian and John last week and got all the paperwork together, because it was just everywhere, all in a file. So it's like, here you go. So yeah, thanks to them for that. But yeah, what keeps you awake at night? That QR code you've just seen hovering there, that's the survey. It's also under the video. Fill it in, it'd be amazing if you do. Thank you. Little bit squidgy in places where it was sprayed the other day, but generally it looks to be going in reasonable conditions. I hope these triangles won't show up, where he's cut the corner a bit with the drill. Closing the slot mostly, a little bit there perhaps where it's a bit open, but as a whole not too bad. Just got to hope that the root channels from the cover crop make it so that the wheat will root relatively easy. Now I'm sinking here a bit, aren't I? That mullet's definitely worthy of a 3 litre Capri now, isn't it? Late 70s, early 80s is back. Move down a bit. Stops the dust if it's a bit lower. The tractor's pretty much floats over this ground, but the Merlot's definitely sunk in. Is it going to fit? It's got the snout to go. Oh, just. Going to do today's birthday month before I take Rob some more seed. Alan Mack is big 6-0. He's actually been on twice. Eileen and John, happy 35th wedding anniversary. Ruth Milliken, is it? She raised a load of money for a hospice near here a few months ago. John Mitchell is 75 and Gordon Dunnett is 49. I think Gordon's on it every year, and we're now up to £85,888. Happy birthday everyone on there and anyone else whose birthday is. Right, I'll run up now. Rob needs a little bit more bean seed. Last bag hopefully going in to finish this field. Would have been well done if we hadn't had to change the wheel bearings before. There's the first drill. That's what I've been doing all day, filling the drill. There's the first drill back for the evening. It looks like, according to the weather, we've got another good day tomorrow now. So Morgan's finished the block he was on. Rob won't be too far behind him. This looks like the quad track emerging from the trees. Yep. So that's the second drill back now. Took it up in the shed here. Not been too bad a day, despite some of the breakdowns. Well, we only had Rob really, them wheel bearings, I suppose, and that switch. that is all for today. Don't forget to link below what keeps you awake at night. Amazing if we can get loads of responses. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.